Welcome, everybody. If you're as excited as I am, it's because you know it is the fall season of VESSL. That's the Varsity Esports and STEM League, which is North Carolina wide. It's Thursday night lights, even though we're kind of in preseason right now from an esports perspective. Hopefully you're out there practicing with your team, getting ready for the regular season kickoff, which is just over a week away, if you can believe that. But tonight marks, this Thursday night lights marks the launch of the regular season of the STEM competitions. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be super exciting because we've taken the approach of battle royales for STEM statewide. Between STEM and esports, we're going to have thousands and thousands of students across North Carolina participating in the league. I'm Overlord, and I have one role tonight amidst this amazing stream of showcases and information for you as we launch the fall season. My job tonight is to show you one of the coolest new features of the VESSL League this year, and that is the knotwork. And I'm going to right now show you what's available. Many of you, I can tell, are already in there. We can see, and you're playing around and you're experiencing it. But if you haven't yet, you need to go to myvessel.org and you will pop right into the knotwork. And I'm going to show you what you need to know right now. But every single week, new features, new competitions, new things are going to be dropped in here. So you're going to want to get in there and play around and figure out how you're going to find new ways to compete in this fall season of VESSL. So right now, when you drop in, as you can see here, you land on the social feed. This is a really cool new aspect because everything you do in esports and everything you do in STEM has a social community now dedicated for you guys in the form of the knotwork. And in the knotwork, you can connect with your friends. As you can see on the social area here, you can see what they're building. You can join communities based on your interests. You can share your progress and showcase your projects and get feedback from others in real time. So as you drop right into that first spot here in this mobile view, think of this as your hub for collaboration, making new friends, people who are passionate about the same things as you. But right now, after you just kind of glance at that, it will make more sense later as you get into the experience. Right now, we want to show you the registration process. Many of you have already gone through this, so if you have, you don't even need to worry about it. For those that haven't, though, we need your first thing to do is to finish that process. So you can see right here, I'm going to drop in, enter my email. I'm going to answer some important safety questions, and let us know if you want to do esports. Obviously, that's important, and the titles you want to do, so our team can provide you the coaches and the things that are necessary. But in our new Battle Royale format for STEM, everyone has the ability to compete. And I think once you see these competitions and these prizes, you're going to want to. So then you need to enter your school information so we know who you're playing for, and so the right administrator can verify you. An important note here, until you're verified, you have limited access to the knotwork, so make sure you get that done. And there's going to be instructions, you're going to see that in a minute on the dashboard of how you do it if you aren't sure. And then that's it. With that click, you are signed up and you're in the knotwork. So now let's switch over to the desktop view so you guys can get an even better view of some of the other things you're going to be able to access within the knotwork. The first place you're going to land once you're done with registration and everything is on your personalized dashboard. And you can see here, this is your control center where you can get everything you need at a glance and the most important things that are up for you to do every day to interact with your friends, to compete, to win prizes. There's also important information on the dashboard you can see over here, like how to earn coins. We're going to get to that more in a minute, but that's the spot where you can go and read up so you can be as competitive as possible. The most important thing everyone needs to do right away when you're on this dashboard is make sure you finish that onboarding process. It's important so you can redeem prizes from the coin shop, that you can compete on your school's esports or STEM teams, and you can have access to all the leaderboards. So make sure you've completed all the 4 tasks that are listed on that dashboard. They'll check off once you're done, and make sure that in doing so, we're able to verify your identity through the proper administrator. And then finally, keep an eye on your schedule in this dashboard for all the new things that are going to drop and be there available for you. Now, this next part, let's hop over to the schedule, because that's another tactical place where you're going to want to start your days understanding what you need to do, and that's understanding your schedule. This is where you can keep track of everything you're involved in, from the upcoming competitions, deadlines for the competitions that we're in, and then when the next stream is going to happen where we announce the winners. As you know, right now, as we're launching into these competitions, this is week 1. I'm going to get to that in a second, exactly what you can do to compete and win prizes right away. But the calendar is going to be really important for you to know where to go, where to show up for streams like this one we're doing tonight, Thursday Night Lights, or when the deadlines are. So make sure you find the deadlines, your schedule there, your coach's practice schedules for esports or STEM, when your games are, and the streams. That's going to be really important. You should check that every day. So now let's head over to the coin shop. I love this part of the Not Work, and it's one of my favorite parts this season. We've listened to all you students and participants of the Vessel League in the past, and one of the things was access to the cool technology, the cool prizes, the things you want to do. So one of the coolest parts of the Not Work in this fall Vessel season is this coin shop. And as you complete challenges and you participate in these competitions and you finish courses, you're going to earn coins. And this is where you spend those coins, right here. There are 2 types of coins. You're going to see it listed with every single prize that you can redeem, and you're going to see it in your own tracker. It's gold and silver. Now, they are earned in different ways, and there are prizes in the coin shop that are only redeemable for gold, and some that are only redeemable for silver. So you want to pay attention to that. Gold is only won by winning or placing in specific competitions. Look at this list down here of the items you can get with gold. Drones, custom PCs. I mean, this is some really awesome high-end tech, things that a lot of you have said you wanted and we've put in this coin shop. Silver can be won by placing in competition, so you'll see that in every competition you're in, but it's also winnable by completing specific challenges throughout the entire Not Work. I'll show you in a sec ways you can do that, but that's listed on that dashboard that we already saw. These prizes that are only silver redeemable, and I think this is amazing: Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switches, Meta Quest 3s, state-of-the-art accessories like monitors, wireless keyboards, and headphones. If it's cool and high school kids want it, I'm telling you, it is curated and in this list inside the coin shop of the Not Work, and it's going to be something that people are going to walk away with this fall Vessel season, and they're going to be glad they did. Silver is completely in your control, while gold, it's at the mercy of winning certain competitions and doing things like that, which all of you have the ability to do because there's going to be a lot of them spread out every single week. You can go and figure out the gamified system of the Not Work and go and do the things that are necessary to earn silver, so everybody has a chance to redeem really great stuff and learn and do stuff in the process. So I showed you where those rules were for gold and silver on the dashboard. You can see that and go back there. But this coin shop is going to be driven by your actions throughout this platform over the season and what you win. We'll be announcing new drops of prizes and merch and things that are going to be in that coin shop. But how you ultimately do it is a couple ways to earn silver, right? It's pretty clear gold is winning competitions, but silver is about doing things in the Not Work. The first place, hopping right back over to social real quick, and that feed, posts are worth silver. When you post things, you get silver every time you do that. When you like other people's posts and when you comment, when there's interaction with these posts, silver will be built up. You can see every time you do it, it's going to add a little more and a little more silver, where every day, if you get in that rhythm, you're going to be able to go redeem things in the coin shop. Also, then as we drop over where you can win silver, is compete in challenges. You get some just for signing up into these challenges. But then as you place, you're able to get not just gold, but also more silver. And then finally, completing courses in the Not course. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. We'll get to that in 1 second. But that's the main ways right now for you to win silver and you to add into that wallet of yours and then be able to go and redeem it in the coin shop. So one more thing about the coin shop and all the prize pools that are going to be there. Again, I said some new things are going to be dropped in over the season, but we also are really interested in making sure it has all the stuff that you guys really want. So we are taking your recommendations and ideas. If you have any, put them in the chat, send them over to the staff. and make sure we know what prizes that you would like us to consider to put into the coin shop. So let's talk about competitions. And today we're going to unveil week 1 of the Vessel Seasons competitions from the STEM Battle Royale perspective. Right over there, when you get over into the competition area on the Knotwork, whether you're into esports or game design or content creation or STEM projects, there's always a competition that you can join, and they'll all be listed right here. Competitions are a great way to sharpen your skills, work with others, win prizes, and they range from quick one-day challenges to longer projects. And you can either compete solo or join a team. Plus, it's all gamified, and this is how you get those coins, that silver and that gold that we talked about. So each week, pay attention here because this is the information. There's a central theme like ag tech and farming or space or digital media. Week 1 that starts literally right now, and you right now can go in to the Knotwork and sign up. There are 2 competitions that have launched simultaneously in the beginning of this week, and the theme is gaming and game design and game building. Video games is the theme. So for each weekly theme, 3 competitions. Competition 1, every time, whatever the theme is, starts with my favorite part, Meme Wars. It is amazing. It's a lot of fun, and you'll see this under challenges in the nav bar. It's live for you to register right now. You go in, click the competition info. You can see all the details and the rules, and then you click join. And then inside there, you're going to have access to our meme generator tool. Now, before, you may not even know how to make a meme, right? There's tools that are out there, but you see them and you wonder how it is. We embedded tools all through the Knotwork for you to be able to just do things, learn the cool tools for any kind of competition that are out there that people are using, right all in one place with the information you need to learn how to use it. So get in that access, that meme generator tool. And what you need to do to compete here is post at least 3 memes directly to our social feed of the Knotwork. You want to be creative, funny, make sure your message is relevant and clear. This is how the judges are going to ultimately judge the Meme Wars for, again, gaming. So the theme is gaming. It's wide open. If it's related to games, games you like to play, video games, competitive games, comfort games, whatever you want to choose, Team Mario versus Team Sonic, it doesn't matter if it's creative and if it's related to video games and gaming and game design, whatever you want, that is how the judges are going to look. So you just need to post 3 memes at a minimum and make them creative. They're going to be looking for all those things, and ultimately they are going to look at the interactions that your posts have with all the other users out there. How many people interacted, liked, commented on it? That'll be a factor. So we want to make sure you don't do anything inappropriate. You know what that means. You guys are old enough to understand. We want you to be funny. We want you to be creative. Just want to make sure that you don't go over any lines, singling out an individual in a way that you wouldn't want to. But everything else, fair game. Let's have a good sense of humor about this because it's a great way to start every week with Meme Wars that you can win gold and silver immediately and go over to that coin shop. Then competition 2. We launched these 2 at one time. The Meme Wars is meant to be easy, use a tool like a meme generator, learn how to do all that stuff and get everyone kind of in the flow of competing where real winning happens. But then simultaneously, you can go into the game design. Every second competition of each week's theme is about designing something. So you'll need to interact once you log into the competition number 2, game design. And once you're in the back end here and you've registered, you're going to need to interact with our brand new game pitch bot. And you're going to want to try to get the highest score possible by simply, in your own words, starting by describing what it is that you think it would be a cool game. And you're going to find out as you're going through this process that the game pitch bot, it's AI based and it's another tool we've embedded here in the Knotwork for you to be able to use right away. It's going to say, oh, okay, I like that idea, but we've trained the AI bot to be able to come back and tell you subcategories of, well, you know, maybe you could add this concept to it, or have you thought about this concept? It's gameplay, visual, storyline, all the things where it's going to help you create the coolest game design concept ever. My big tip here for those of you who want to win is when it gives you feedback after you've typed it, don't just move on. The people who win are the people who are going to look at that advice back from the game bot, the AI chat engine, and they're going to say, okay, well, I need to add this. So they're going to go back in and add more concepts, get their score as high as they can for a well-rounded game idea. And then once you've got that and you're satisfied with it, you then use the final step, the AI image generator, to make your game cover art, your image. And that's the thing that's going to be posted to social, that's going to draw people in to want to read your game design idea. So don't be satisfied with just whatever pops up. There's a spot right here inside the Knotwork competition that you've signed up for to be able to use words and refine the game cover artwork that you think sums up your idea best. AI generated, again, we're really heavy on teaching you the AI tools that'll be the jobs of the future right here in these competitions for this season. So get that out there, figure it out, and then once you're ready, you post that out there, and the judges will ultimately look at interactions, creativity, all those things, and then they will announce next week who won competition 2 as well as competition 1. That leads us to the third competition. You don't see it in the Knotwork yet because we're not going to drop this until Monday of next week, but it's the game build. You've done memes with gaming themes. You've done game design using the AI bot. Now you're going to build your game. And I think what's really cool, I'll give you a hint, is it's not going to be that hard. Everyone's going to be able to do it. We won't announce the game build details until next week when it drops, but just know you're going to use AI and tools to be able to bring to life your game idea, and there will be a winner, and there's a whole arcade section inside the Knotwork for you not to just see people's game ideas, but actually play their games, and it's going to become this really cool arcade for you to drop in and play your favorite games over time. So that's the ultimate showdown here for week 1 of the Battle Royale STEM competitions. You can sign up for the first 2 right away. I suggest you do that. Start working, start interacting everywhere. And then next week, you're going to hear more details, not on just the last competition, but a new thing we have, a challenge for every week. Not everyone's going to be invited into them. I've already said too much, to be quite honest, but be on the lookout. For those of you who really try and put in the work and you're creative and you take this seriously, there's going to be a really cool opportunity for you to be accepted into a challenge 4. And I've already said too much. So you can win gold and silver by out-competing others. You have this chance to unlock a challenge 4 and qualify for in-person regional championship when we get to our regionals and our state finals. And it's going to be pretty awesome once you see this stuff at work and seeing that you can win the coins, get the skills, and ultimately get over to that coin shop. So finally, let's dive into Knotcourse. This is a new, really cool area. And it's not school and homework in the way you think of courses. Oh, I got to learn stuff. We're custom putting things inside here that are going to help you better compete and win in these competitions, better use these tools that we've provided in here, and break out other really cool topics that are going to arm you to be able to be really knowledgeable in things you care about and you want to do well in. So that is going to be building over time. A lot of learning modules and different things, learning how to code, create digital art design, video games, even building your own businesses. But some of these courses are gamified, meaning you complete lessons, you earn more coins. So again, everything not only serves a purpose for you to win, it's ways in a gamified manner for you to build up those banks of silver and gold and go to the coin shop and redeem it for the ultimate prizes that you really want. All right, so that's it, folks. That's the Knotwork. You know how to access it. You can now go in there, play around, post things on social, start earning coins, and sign up for the 2 live STEM Battle Royale competitions right away. And there will be much more information to come, so stay paying attention to your dashboard, to your calendar, to your coaches, to everything as this fall season of Vessel now launches with the Knotwork powering it. So with that, we really look forward to seeing what you guys create and who the winners are going to be. We'll see you next week.